Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode from the Paperhats Survival Multiplayer server. My name is Glitch. Well, it is another gorgeous day here in the land of Silvindale, and I've been thinking about something in between episodes. You see, I'm coming to the conclusion that my side hustle is quickly becoming, well, something bigger? Or at least it feels like it's starting to take over my life a little bit. You see, last time we went through all the trouble to get a hold of the Creeper banner, and it's been in a little bit of a busy time in my real life, and haven't had a chance to really experiment with a bunch of banner patterns and things like that. That's going to come as time goes on. However, there is one more banner pattern that I have to get. You see, I was able to trade for the globe pattern from a cartographer. We got the creeper pattern. The flower charge is within Java Edition craftable. You just need oxide daisy. That was easy enough. And yeah, there's one pattern left that I oh, and the thing pattern. I couldn't forget that, but that came from an enchanted golden apple we bought off Spud early on in the season. But that leaves, well, one more to go. And unfortunately, that involves a lot of travel to the Nether. But that being said, I do have some thoughts on how I want to do that. Now, first off, I do think I'm going to have to get a hold of a saddle, but also, well, Striders are great and all that, but I have had the experience where they have wandered off on me and left me hanging outside of a Bastion Remnant. So I also want to make sure I have a lot of rockets. Now, the thing of it is, while I can easily get a whole bunch of gunpowder from the mob robber, the other component for rockets has been a little bit harder to come by. I mean, it's not that I can't get a hold of sugarcane, but to be honest, I have found that this sugarcane farm that I set up at the start of the season, well, it's just not cutting it. So, I mean, lately the wool shop has been doing really well, and I have had to spend a lot of time AFK down here at Fort Grimstone. Just basically, since the wool farm is doing well, I've had to, well, be AFK to let the wool farm do its thing and keep the stock in the shelves. And even with all that time, I'm not doing the greatest on sugarcane. And like I said, I want a good supply of rockets, which means I'm going to need a lot of sugarcane to take with me and also to make a full, a whole bunch of rockets to go out there. So I think before we head off to the Nether, I want to take this sugarcane farm and move it up towards platform 88. And while I'm at it, I'm going to start thinking about ways that I might be able to add another ship to the fleet. So I'll be right back. There we go. This should work to give me a whole lot more sugarcane. Um, Now, to be perfectly honest, there is not a ton of difference between this farm and what is down in Fort Grimstone. It's just quite a bit bigger. It was kind of one of those, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of moments. So I just basically use the same principles and just increase the amount of pistons we have. And it works in the classic way that there is an observer up here that will detect that either this piece or this piece of sugarcane growing in front of it. It'll send out a signal onto this redstone dust, which will run along the redstone line, causing the pistons to fire. Since it's going in both directions, either one of these will trigger both sides. The observer that's down below that, however, will basically send a signal down to send off a minecart hopper, which will go down and around. And it can go down there with ease because sugarcane does require a block to be with water to be directly beside it. But thankfully, we can just waterlog stairs, and though these are hanging directly over the rail, they will not run down water on it. And I actually had intended to make this a full 30 pistons since you can do uh, 15 blocks of redstone signal out. However, I miscounted. And by the time I had noticed my mistake, I had already put in the minecart unloader and all that. And I just didn't, frankly, feel like adding in the blocks and moving everything out. All in all, though, um, I've only had this thing up for a little while, and I've only had it up for a little while, and it looks like it's doing pretty well. One other thing I added was I wanted to add an on-off switch, so I won't do it now, but if I ever want to just turn off the whole system, I can just flick this lever, all the pistons will extend, and then I can basically stop the sugar cane from growing if I have to do maintenance or if I happen to get to the point where this fills up. Now, I haven't been out here that long. In truth, I've only been out here maybe 45 minutes to an hour after I finished building this. Just getting ready because I honestly record a lot of my material like this on my lunch break. So even with the short time I've been here, we've already got over a stack of sugarcane. So it looks like this is going to go a long way to solving the problem with paper and get me on my way to travel. Now, like all the other farms here at Platform 88, I do not want this farm to be just a bunch of pistons and blocks hanging up in the sky. So I think the next step is to, while the sugar cane is growing, add in another airship to the fleet. And I think I've got an idea of what I want to do. And it's going to be, well, let's just say a little more bombastic. So let's get started. Welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. This airship was a ton of fun to build. And honestly, when I started to build the sugarcane farm, what kind of came to mind was a comic strip I used to read as a kid. And the main character really loved a sugary cereal that basically would often become a joke within the story. So I decided that we would name our sugarcane farm the MAV Sugar Bomber in honor of that. So, as is our tradition, I want to christen the Sugar Bomber. And this, like I said, this build was a lot of fun to work on, and I really love how it came out. I do have to admit that I was originally planning to add some kind of like package or something like a something that looked like the kind of comic bombs of the past. Um, but nothing ever really worked out. It just didn't seem like it worked. So I decided I'll just leave that go. I did kind of go with put the paintings here because of the fact that well back in the day, uh, airplanes of that type would often have like paintings up front. So I figured why not pull out the old Minecraft paintings and have a little fun with it. But I'm really happy with how the airship came out, and the upshot of that is just come down here to the back, and we come into there we go. Scaffolding can be such a hassle to aim for. With all the work I've been doing, at present I've got roughly around almost a double chest of sugarcane. So that's there for any projects that are here for the remainder of the season. Now that brings me to the next part of our episode. You see, today I wanted to plan to build a sugar farm because, well, like I said, I'm constantly running out. The other thing I wanted to do was to work to complete a collection. My banner shop became kind of a side hustle, but it's been a super fun one throughout the season, especially going through and trying to collect all of the banner patterns that are available in the game. But as we are getting closer and closer to version 1.20, in fact, this episode may just come out after the update is dropped. But pretty much when that version comes out, we are planning to close out our season and move over to a new world. But that being said, there was one banner pattern that I still haven't gotten my hands on. So I mentioned this on Discord, just being honest and saying that I was a little nervous about being able to complete it. Well, 1 hour later, Mr. Gold sends me a message saying that he went out, raided some bastions, and found the snout pattern. So now I can honestly say that I officially have a complete collection. But I don't feel like that gets me off the hook for giving you guys me raiding a bastion. So, thanks to Mr. Gold's help, I'm actually going to see if I can complete one other collection while I'm at it. You see, if you followed me last season, I have a habit of, in every Minecraft world, of coming up with some kind of a display for every ore in the game. Did it in season 2. Really haven't made that big of a deal of it here in season 3 because, well, to be perfectly honest, there's not a lot of places to put it. But just quietly on the side, I've been working on just gathering up as all the ores. Got the coal, got the iron ore, got the copper ore, got the gold, got redstone, got lapis, got some emerald ore, still looking for the deep slate, but to be honest, that's just a little bit of time dedicated grind work to just digging around under mountains. Got deep slate diamonds, and yes, These are the only 2 diamond ore, regular diamond ore, I have found in this entire season. So, wow, that stuff has become rare. But I have quartz, I have nether gold, I do still have some ancient debris, but I'm missing gilded blackstone. So, I guess it's time to complete the collection and go to a bastion. Now, while I have gone ahead and raided a piglin bastion before, there is one element that I've never actually encountered, and that would be this fella right behind me. You see, though piglin brutes were introduced during last season, and yes, I raided a bastion during last season, I actually never encountered one of these guys. So, in the interest of being prepared, I figured why not pop into a creative world and, just check them out. And, well, yes, they do make some scary noises, and they definitely look pretty tough. My thoughts are, I mean, hey, I faced off with the Wither. How bad could this go? Ow. Apparently rather badly. This could be fun. Well, let's get started. Okay, so I found a piglin bastion, and at present, this one, I did a quick fly around, and it looks like this one is a Hoglin stable. Gonna be honest, this is the first one I found, and it is relatively close to our the fortress where I went hunting for wither skulls. In fact, that's right over there. At present, I don't see any brutes here. However, I do see plenty of gilded blackstone. So I think, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and set up a quick safety box. And then it's time to go exploring and see what we can find. So I'll be right back. Okay, so my plan is to basically dig through the wall and get into the side of the bastion. Got a boat with me to see if any brutes show up. I can hopefully get them in the boat. To my knowledge, they will only spawn with the structure, so I'm going to go ahead and dig in here, also so I don't get shot by any ghasts. And let's quick set up a torch right here, and I'm going to put... Okay, I put a slab there. That way, as a player, I can sneak under this. However, a brute or anything like that, or even the regular piglins, can't go here as well. Oh, well, that's cute. Okay, so here's the edge of the bastion. Now, just got to keep my ears open for... Hi. Yeah, you. Good. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nothing tra-la-la. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm going to dig into this wall here. Just kind of work my way along. Whoa. You know, one other thing I really should have grabbed was a bucket of lava. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Alright. It looks like the bucket of lava idea is a little bit of a bust. I'm way above the lava level. So, I'm just going to go ahead and dig in here. Did I just hear something? Yeah, it sounds like someone's not happy. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's definitely a brute. Let's see if I can get a gander where he is. Yep, we definitely have brutes in the house. Now, where are they? Come here, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna make this... What I definitely don't want is them to be able to reach me, and I don't believe their axes will be able to reach me from that distance. Okay. First piece of gilded blackstone. Let's go ahead and go a little further. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and set up another safety bar right there. And let's see what happens. Hi, boys. They did not like that. I hear you. I hear you. Like I could hear them all around me. Oh. Alright, now here we have the classic don't dig straight up. Especially with noises like that in the background. So what we're going to do is we're just going to dig through. Alright, so I'm just going to... I want to go up one. Up one. Up one. Alright, we're safe. Don't mind me, boys. I'm just a collector, really. Well, there's... Hi, boys. Anybody? Alright, so at present, let's come over here where it's a little safer. Wait a minute. Yeah, nobody's gonna get me there. Okay, so let's think this through. Alright, so right now I've got 4 gilded blackstone. I think, just for the collection's sake, I'm gonna take 2 seconds and run back to my little safety, but, well, let them calm down. And then... let's see what we can find out. What else we can find in this bastion. Ah! Okay. That zombie pigman just wandered straight into my line of fire. I am so lucky that I didn't shoot him. Oh my goodness. Oh, you give me. Okay. Okay. Breathe, Clutch. Breathe. Oh, okay. And I thought the brutes were scary. Okay. Alright. Moving on. Moving on. I'm just going to go ahead and... I think we're going to leave that there. Come on. I want to take on a brute. Yes, I'm being slightly reckless here, but... I want to say that I actually met a brute and took him on. Alright, one of those is a hoglin. One of those is a hoglin. One of those is a piglin. Difficult part is I'm not sure which is which. Yelling about. Oh, hi. Great. Caught between a hoglin and a zombie pigman. So the piglet, aha! It's a brute, it's a brute, it's a brute. We have a brute. Okay, here we go. One thing we're going to do is I'm going to block that off. And here we go. Ready? 1. Okay, that's 1. Hi. Actually, you know what? You, it's mono, E, glitcho. Yeah, that's the stables itself, because you can see the kind of soul sand over here there. Not really jazzed about that. If there is one thing I do not like, that is hoglins. Brutes are scary, but hoglins, man, those things just hit so hard. Oh my goodness. Whoa. If I'm in your detection radius. Here we go. That'll work. Let's see if I can... Ah! Alright. Pigglebirds 1, glitch 2. And that is why I did the respawn anchor. Now my hope is that I can get back there and grab my stuff. Okay, let's give you line of sight. Oh, my stuff is right there. That'll get you over here. Okay, now. I want to real quick see if I can do this. Whoop. Get back over here to safety and... Okay. All right, let's get a little safety box going so I can quick get my stuff back together. Did I get everything? Yes. You know, I use these totems of undying so infrequently that I sometimes forget I even have them. And you know what? I think that I am starting to run out of time, so I think I'm going to take my loot and head for home. So I will meet you back at platform 88. Bye, guys. Been nice. And here I am back in the overworld, and I gotta say that was that was an interesting challenge. The last time I tried to take on a Piglin Bastion, the brutes didn't show up, and today, well, they showed up in force. But that being said, I do have to say that it was a good challenge. I've stretched myself when it comes to combat here on in this season here on Paperhats. I've normally tried to kind of avoid it, and to be honest, our family world at home is set to peaceful. But I kind of entered this Bastion raid with just one thing in mind. I wasn't really looking for loot. I wasn't really looking for anything special. I just wanted some gilded blackstone. And in the end, I did wind up getting 8 pieces. I could have gone for a little more, but to be honest, I was running out of time. I record a lot of this material over my lunch break, so I honestly just ran out of time. But it is good to have just about the entire collection, and now I just need to do some grind work to get those deep slate emeralds. But at the time of this recording, 1.20 is almost a week away. So very soon, it's going to be time to say goodbye to Platform 88 and to start thinking about a whole new world and a whole new realm of possibilities. But that is going to wrap things up for me for today. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. And also consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. My name is Glitch, and I do hope I'll see you next time for the next episode on the Paperhats Survival Multiplayer server. Thanks for watching.